Yo, it's your boy D Dave.
It's your boy G Fisher.
And this is the Enterprise Everything Podcast where we talk about everything
and nothing at the same time.
And this episode, man, we gonna get into that Remy Ma situation.
We gonna talk about that Jay-Z B-side concert at Webster Hall.
We gonna talk about William Barr, the Attorney General, and everything he getting into.
We gonna talk about those URL battles like the Cassidy vs. Goods joint.
And we're going to talk about how Drake just swept the Billboard Awards,
Crazy.
man. So, yeah, man, make sure y'all tune in, subscribe, like, comment, and follow the movement. It's Enterprise.
Everything, you heard?
Bang. Yo. It's the Enterprise Everything Podcast. I am one of your hosts, D Dave.
I'm your other host, G. Fisher. Get it right.
And this is the podcast where we talk about everything
and nothing at the same damn time, man. Y'all know what it is.
High while we doing it, man.
Drink a little something, man.
We got our brother Big Time in the building as usual.
You already know.
We got John in the building as usual, man. How was y'all fellas weekend, man? What's going on, man? What's up?
I'm good, man.
This guy over
no
here
complaints,
like
man. No complaints, man.
Ice-T and a pimp named Slipback without the hair.
Ice Pimp Back, you know what I mean? Ice Pimp Back. You know what I mean? Put that together. That's the name right there. Ice Pimp Back. Iceberg Slim. But I got my pimp back here, right? I'm trying to do a movie on Iceberg Slim, son. You know what I mean? Y'all don't steal my shit. I'm playing them too.
Yeah, I hear that shit, man.
You feel me? What's up with everybody, man, out there? Shout out to all our viewers, listeners, and all that, man. Keep rocking with us, man. We enjoying this.
Man. Shouts out to the squad, man. Make sure y'all keep subscribing, leaving them comments, liking, man. You know, help us out, man. Drop a topic. Let us know if y'all enjoying the show, man, because we enjoying making the show, man.
Definitely man.
I like getting up here talking my shit.
I definitely love talking my shit, man. Shout out to our sponsors, man.
Word, man. I'm wearing one of our sponsors today, man.
You already know, man. Movies,
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Maserati Money.
Shout outs to the Beat franchise and shout outs to SignMyCheck.com.
My boy, Con Genius,
man. You already
know. His artists
appreciate y'all
performing tonight. You know, you might go stop by, show some support.
Definitely try to go support that. She doing her thing out here, man. Gotta support everybody doing their thing.
Good, man. A lot of stuff was going on this week.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, and we was gone for a week.
Man. You know, free Remy Ma.
Definitely free Remy Ma, man. That's some bullshit.
She turned herself in.
That's some bullshit.
After that situation, that's crazy.
And now her probation, parole, whatever, is trying to look into the case to possibly use it as a reason for violation. To send her back for that other case, you know what I mean? Which is super horrible, man. You know what I mean? Like, kind of that shit was gonna happen, man. But it's just
my question
man.
to
She's doing too much good
is,
shit, man.
Are you happy?
Like, you know what
are you happy, Brittany? Like, you antagonize a person to where they retaliated or allegedly retaliated, and now their future is in jeopardy because you ran to social media and to the authorities.
She just got out here and started heating up, doing everything she was doing. You know what I mean? State of the culture. You know what I mean? She had a record deal with Columbia.
She just had a baby.
Just had a baby. You know what I mean?
Marriage.
Whole family. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Business in North Carolina.
She was doing her thing. Like, was that? Is it worth it?
The women always talking that unity shit, right? But in all honesty, I don't be seeing a lot of unity from our black queens unless it's directed at hating us as men and black men.
That's
like,
a fact.
When it comes to them, it seems like they don't have the same regard that they want us to have for them. And they show it every time.
D. David, the prize cup.
Every time they get a chance, they show it because as a black woman, knowing the situation, all right, but you antagonize her so much. If you got your ass whipped, all right, go eat that, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, why knowing her actual consequences is going to be much more dire than what you had to deal with, man. Y'all could have worked that out. You could have got a check or something, man. Don't send her back to jail because now, if that's the case, you're going to lose all kind of money, all type of opportunities, and that shit is whack. So, as black women, I just don't see y'all sticking together as much as y'all claim to. Because it's always something with y'all. It seems like y'all just can't be friends, man.
I hope Brittany dropped the charges or whatever, man, and everything.
That might not be enough. You know what I mean? Just be in charge is possibly enough for probation to violate her. Period. You know what I mean? So it's almost like damage is done. Yeah. It's almost like damage is done,
How many years
man.
probation she had?
I don't even know, so I can't tell you the 100% honest truth. I don't know how much time she had left, but any time that she spends in the cell, she's gonna possibly lose a bunch of money and a bunch of time with her family. You know what I mean? And a bunch of possibly good things that she was out here doing to help create lanes for women like Brittany. You feel what I'm saying? So,
shout out to Remy Ma, man. We got you in our prayers.
That's
man.
a fact. That's a fact. You know we love you. It's the Bronx, man. Like, you feel me? Definitely shout outs to you, B. Like, yo, what else is going on, man? Like, yo, I heard you said you was fucking with that Styles album, Heavy. He just dropped some shit, like the fourth project in like a year.
Shout out to Styles P, man. SP The GOAT album just dropped.
A lot of cats
Friday.
we know on there.
Yeah,
Production
man.
wise
Whispers,
and MC wise.
Whispers, the bro
Shouts to
Whispers.
Whis.
Shouts to the bro Whispers, man. He always, when it comes to the hooks, man, he always delivers.
He be up here soon. He gonna be one of our guests soon.
And you know, he definitely
Shout out to
delivered
you,
on the first track. You know, Whispers is the bro, but to me, the highlight of that track is just when I hear Sheek come on that third verse and just Sheek just do what Sheek do.
Yo, you could probably talk about that too. Just many a joint.
Yeah.
I don't think Sheek really gets the respect he deserves. We've had this conversation. Like, he stands out a lot. His voice and the shit he be saying and the feeling behind it, and you know that he means it. And you know he means it because he's a big gorilla. You feel what I'm saying? So, come on, Mom. You should know better. Hey, baby girl. I love you, Mom. But, like, why you know what I mean? You already know what I'm
the
doing.
phones on silent, though.
You know what I mean? Yeah, let's put the phone on silent. Even though that's part of the gangsterness of our show. You know what I mean? We'll sit here and talk to somebody. It's not real. The phones go off. You know what I mean? My niggas is doing shit. You feel me? But
yeah, so, but Styles P, it's a couple of joints on there I really like, man. Styles P give you what Styles P give you. You know
facts,
what you're gonna get.
consistently, man.
Yeah, so he got a joint on there, but Nino Man and Nino Man on the hook and Jada Kiss on the verse, fire.
Shouts to Nino Man, that's the homie.
He got a joint with him and Nino Man and Dizzy made the beat. Dizzy
Shouts to Vegas, just because I got, you know what I mean, shouts to Nino Man.
Yeah,
Shouts to
but
Vegas, you already know.
That joint with him and Nino Man, just him and Nino Man, is called what up, boy? Fire.
I gotta go check it out and go, you know what I mean, really pay attention to that
from
whole
the
joint.
beat.
That's my type of shit.
And then they go on like back and forth, yo. Shit. Oh man, fire. It's a joint on here. One of my favorite joints on the joint is called The Professionals with Styles P and Lil Fame from MOP.
That sounds like a
Lil
dope joint.
Fame on the hook and he doing the ad-libs.
That sounds like sounds like it's energetic. Sounds like it's energetic.
Fire, man. Shout out to the bro, Vinny Idol. He got like 3-4 joints on there too.
Shouts to Vinny.
You know, like
Shouts to Lil Fame too, because he built with us in D, you know what I mean,
Word.
D&D and all that numerous times. So
Word.
shouts to him. You know what I mean?
Shout out to MOP, man.
Definitely shouts to MOP. Both of them. Definitely got the chance to build with both of those brothers.
Facts. Good
So
dudes.
definitely good dudes. Official.
Real official.
What's the name of the whole project?
It's called SP The GOAT. Make sure y'all go get that.
Go get that,
It's on
man.
Tidal, YouTube,
Stream that shit 10 times.
iTunes, Apple, Word, man. Support our pioneers and the people that's pushing the culture,
And that
man.
good shit, because we
And
definitely
it
got to
is
support
real
more.
hip hop, man. Support the real hip hop, man.
We got to
You good?
support more of the shit that we like
Mm-hmm.
and stop complaining about the shit we hate and giving it a lot of like. Because usually people seem to, well, it's basically been scientifically proven on Facebook and throughout social media that people actually share and interact with things that they dislike more than the shit that they truly actually like. Without actually truly knowing, you know what I mean? Like subconsciously.
Yeah, that's a fact, though.
You feel me? That's what they doing. But they'll like share some shit like, yo, what the fuck is this? And you know what I mean, be giving it the light that it's trying to get by being some bullshit more than they'll share some shit like, yo, I really love this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody
That's a whole nother
share that
topic
style
in
shit
itself,
and all
man.
that, man. The funny shit is I ask people on my Facebook, what should we talk about? Have any suggestions and all that? I'm gonna say 80% of it was about basically why people don't support their friends and family and all that shit. I just ain't really want to get into all that.
We should
That's
do
a
like
deeper
an
topic,
open
man.
Facebook Live forum with that one.
Or with that vibration. Definitely with that vibration, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Another dope album that actually dropped last week. Schoolboy Q's album.
Facts, definitely need love on it. I listened to some of it. I like
Schoolboy
what
Q
I heard.
album, man. I like it. He said he was actually happy when he did the album, and you can actually hear it.
Because he said he didn't even really like have a direction, but no direction. Because his other shit was so serious and he was in such a serious mind state. You know what I mean? Coming from where he came from, he was depressed, all of the drugs and all that shit. So shout out to Schoolboy, man. Everybody definitely need to check that out because he's fire.
Word, man. Something I want to talk on is a topic we talked on before about. I just want to touch on it again because something had just came up. Did y'all hear about the UFC female fighter who got her skull
By a male.
crushed by a transgender?
By a male identifying as a woman.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's horrible, man.
Like when are they gonna put a stop to that?
This is get out of hand. Funny shit is I read something about.
And then
Hold on. I read something about a woman in track and field or something that had like she's a natural woman and they was trying to ban her and fine her because she had too much testosterone that was natural, and said that she had to lower her testosterone levels to compete. And she was born a woman. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, bro, like, come on, this shit is starting to get out of hand, man. And I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No disrespect to nobody, but I feel like this. Trans athletes should compete against trans athletes, period. Bang. That's it. What's the problem with that? Because it seems like y'all are jumping in arenas just to get accolades and trophies against competition that you know is insufficient compared to you. And as a competitor, I wanted to beat the best. You know what I mean? Like, for real, like, I don't even want to compete against you if I don't really even respect your abilities, man. Like,
Okay.
what's the point?
Okay, Goku.
You know what I mean? You already know. God, yeah, you damn right, nigga. I come from that time of, we grew up, you know what I mean, watching Kung Fu flicks, and these niggas would search out all of the masters to test their skills
Goku.
against. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody know I want to be a
Nigga
ninja.
said, what? You can blow up a planet? I must fight you.
Word, in all reality, but especially when it comes to athletics.
Man!
About to go Super Saiyan on these niggas. You know what I mean? Shit. But at the end of the day,
I'm hot, don't pay me no
when it just on some real shit, when they come to athletics, part of the whole athlete spirit is competition, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, as a man, you know damn well these women are physically no competition to you. And most of these sports that they in are sports where physical strength, speed, and all of these actual advantages that they naturally have really weighs in on the sport. It's not like it's sitting there playing chess, my nigga. Well, that's an even playing field intellectually. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, the men are just naturally stronger and faster. Big, strong, thicker bone density.
Talk about
fast twitch fibers.
Talk about chess. This brings up a story. All right, so.
Hold up. D-Day stories.
D-Day stories.
I put that shit right there. D-Day You know what I mean? Let's get it.
So, for the people that don't know, I am a good chess player.
I agree.
I used to play competitively. Shout out to the USCF and whatever in tournaments, right? So my first national, my first big tournament I ever played in, we was playing school against school. I was playing for IS-90. We was playing against Flags. I think it was called Flags 136. And they had this girl.
This guy and his girl.
So at the tournament, I beat her in like 4 moves, right? Mm-hmm. Got up out of here quick. So then the national tournament comes up in Tennessee, and almost every school from the city, the top, I think the top 5 schools from the city was all competing for the nationals. You had to have over over 1,200 rating or whatever in the division I was in. So I ended up playing the girl again. And I was about to call her a bitch, the young lady.
The young lady.
I guess it was hot or whatever. Mind you, I'm like in 7th grade.
She wasn't a bitch
like
yet.
that.
She probably a bitch now, but you know what I mean?
Facts,
Shout out to all
but-
my ladies. I still love y'all.
She knew how to use what she had to throw a nigga off.
Get what? She
You know what I'm
want.
saying? So it was hot. It was hot. Shout out to my man Delwin.
got
I remember
a thing.
Delwin was standing over my shoulder watching my game and shit, right? So she had a sweater on at first. So she got the sweater on and shit. I'm killing it. I'm like, yeah, killing it. Setting it up lit.
C1 to 75.
She took
B2.
that sweater off and like unbuttoned like a button right here, and I saw like
Hit
a
you with
little,
that cleavage.
a little tip of the cleavage. Nigga hung his queen. Boom. Took my
See? That's a shame. You see? Look, right? So that just goes to show you. It's in our blood. Niggas will give his queen up for a little bit of cleavage.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Nigga give his queen up, right up too.
Yo.
Queen go right up, you know what I
Nigga
mean?
hung his queen. I didn't lose though.
What the fuck is this?
I didn't lose. Oh, this guy getting mysterious numbers calling him. Nigga started talking about transgenders. Now he getting
What?
trans-America numbers calling him and shit.
Nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with that transgender. Shout out to y'all charities. Y'all can do what y'all want. But y'all mean, it's not my vibration.
Yo.
Not the vibe.
Oh man, what about
Not the mouth.
Oh man, but word man, shout out to the young lady I played
She beat
in the
you up.
national. Nah, I actually got a star meet.
You got a number?
Huh?
You got a phone number?
Nah, I actually didn't see her.
See, you're supposed to go down to her school and let her know, like, bitch,
Word.
young lady,
Like yeah,
I gave you my queen, so you know
yeah,
what
I
I mean?
let you do that, so now you gotta be my queen.
Be my queen. Let me get you some ice cream.
Psych.
Bang bang. Yo, but
What?
Pete, right? What everybody think about the Farrakhan shit and Facebook and social media basically
Yeah,
banning him
that's
off of
ill.
Facebook?
That's ill, man.
Yeah, I mean him and Alex Jones, and then Amazon went and banned all of Farrakhan's books.
That's just crazy.
Probably to show solidarity with Facebook because they're basically partners if people don't know how they share information, and Facebook sells Amazon's information. And I forget the name of Amazon's cloud service that basically makes most of the money for Amazon now, like billions of dollars. That's why Amazon is able to horizontally and laterally jump into everybody's shit and take over the market, is because they don't need to make no money on the market when they jump into it, because they have these other things that's giving them so much money. I'm going to jump in the market and price you out until I can make money there, because I don't need this money here. Yeah. Understand what I'm saying? So, but they get a lot of their information from Facebook, but I think most of these companies are jumping on their cloud service because it's one of the best and the cheapest, and they only charge you for what you use and the bandwidth that you use. So a lot of the other bigger companies was charging the companies for just a standard plan. So, you know what I mean? Facebook is probably looking to go over there too. So it's a lot of shit going on with them. So them niggas probably just roll Facebook dick. Like, oh, word? He banned over there? They be banning them over here. You feel what I'm saying? And then a lot of their search algorithms.
But what are they
go
banning
together.
them for?
Basically, it's hate speech and dangerous persons. They're saying that people that they can incite riots with a lot of the things they say. Now, I agree, because I'm a grown man, and I'm no Muslim, I'm no Christian. You know what I mean? I believe in certain things of all of those religions. You understand what I'm saying? But Farrakhan has said some shit that you can say is that I don't truly believe. When it just comes to, like, I don't believe all white people are devils and all, you know what I mean? Just some of his rhetoric, no disrespect to Farrakhan, because he's a great man. I listen to a lot of the things that he says, but I don't believe nobody's 100% right in everything they say and their views. And he's so stringent on his views, it's like, some of them, you be like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, all that shit Donald Trump talk,
I was just about to say, like, Donald Trump,
on every
Jesus.
platform he can.
Twitter. This is the
Facebook too, but Twitter he makes like
And he
official
says-
statements. All kind of crazy shit.
He doesn't incite riots. Like, it's crazy. That's just crazy.
Snoop Dogg spoke out on it, you know what I
That's
mean, and
crazy.
said that was
Like,
foul.
that's
And told
some things
Facebook,
just
imagine
blatant.
if we banned them, especially people of some high regard and power and that's like influential. Even though I think Facebook's beyond that because they're all around the world and like I think market saturation is like 70 or 80% they said now around the world with people having smartphones and shit. And you know, most people in the world don't even consider the internet, the World Wide Web, to be the internet. Most of the world considers Facebook to be the internet. You know what I mean? Like, they don't even know that there's other shit besides the shit that Facebook sends them to. So it's just some ill shit because that will cut down a lot of Farrakhan's message being spread. That's the main thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these are the channels where, in order today, to get your message out there.
You know it's crazy. Now that you said that, that's crazy. Like, some people really could go on Facebook and not know that there's nothing else out there.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to tell you, they polled around the world, and most of the world, besides America and the UK and certain places, most of the world considers Facebook to be the internet, because that was the first thing that they got on when they got service and smartphones, and that's the only thing that they actually use, and they get directed from there. Like, they don't go on their browser. They go on Facebook and they might read an article because they seen it on Facebook. Somebody shared it, you know what I mean, sponsored or whatever. They don't go on like, oh, I'm going to go on Safari. I'm going to go on, you know what I mean, Mozilla or any of these joints and start surfing the web. Yeah, they don't surf the web as we have. But, you know, we was raised in the internet.
Yeah, I remember when you needed a disc in order to get on the internet.
Yeah, and that loud ass. Wait forever. That was one of the smartest things though. That it was a woman that came up with that idea for AOL too, was to send them disc out just to get everybody on there free, especially when them shits hit 90 cents. And they brought them in so much bulk, they was getting them CDs for like 30 cents, my G. Sending them shits to everybody, just to get everybody online.
I used to download through the building and
Take niggas shit, you know what I mean? Word like. Niggas little code on in shit.
Hey, yo, word. Once I got on AIM for the first time.
Oh, man, you remember AIM?
Oh,
ASL bitch?
It was over.
ASL bitch.
It was over.
Y'all remember ASL, y'all youngins, y'all
Not for
mean
nothing.
listening
Back
and watching.
in the days, you would have to, in order to holler at a chick, you would have to like really peep the vibes real quick. You had like a 2.5 window. You had to look at her,
B.
give her a little wink or something.
I took all kind of nasty missions, bro.
A little head.
all kind of nasty missions,
A
bro.
little head nod or something, you know what I'm saying?
And most bitches didn't have a
What's up,
picture.
shorty?
You know what I mean? Most bitches
Once
didn't
you
have
got
a picture.
to the age, sex, location. Oh, nigga! You had to get strategic.
Nah, you wasn't all the way in because that's when catfishing started, my G.
Facts. You had to be strategic because, like,
That's
the
the
first
original
time,
catfish. I
like
got
the
some
first
stories.
2-3 times, you don't know what to expect. So you linking up with joints and you thinking they gonna look like they picture.
Hold up, bro. You know what? I got you. Hold up. Fishing stories. Just because we're speaking on this, man. All right, boom, right? Back and forth Apache days, I'm chilling. Used to be breakfast, you know what I mean? Wake up, hop on AIM, ASL, bag of joint for my man Gangster, rest in peace. But he couldn't go because he had something to do because he was about his hustle vibe. So I take one of our other partners, and he's Gangster for the night. Gangster gave him his chain and all that because, you know, he was talking. He's like, yeah, my man got the chain. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got to die. You know what I mean? Describe a nigga and all that. You know what I mean? Dark skin, blah, 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 right? Long story short, I take my man to Shorty crib. I call Shorty from the store in the corner, right? And this is when, you know what I mean? You know, you had to be slick and shit and be like, yo, yeah, what you got on? Yeah, what you wearing, you feel what I'm saying? And I didn't even tell her what I had on, but I remember me and my fam sitting there looking like, yo, it's like 3 a.m, might I add, right? This joint All I see, she's like, yeah, I'm across the street. I'm calling from the payphone. Y'all youngins don't remember payphones and none of that shit. Yo, my G, I see a fat joint and a skinny joint with like 8 kids.
Yo.
It's like 3 in the morning, son. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? But so didn't, I automatically go because I'm like, yo, so what you got on? The joint tell me she got on a red shirt. I could never forget it. I could never forget it. And just shit looked like the Kool-Aid man across the street.
Oh, man.
No lie. No lie. I can never forget, bro. And the most fucked up part of the situation, right, is my man that I brought with me was supposed to be taking an L. My man that I brought with me was supposed to be taking one for the team. And I had convinced the nigga to take one for the team just because I needed, you know what I mean, a swing man. I needed a 3-man, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I'm looking across the street, I'm like, huh, you got what on? She said, yeah, I got a red shirt on.
Ooh, yeah.
When I say that shit out loud, I say red shirt. The nigga I'm with just started laughing, son. He started dying because now, like I said, he was supposed to be the one taking the L. But I'm taking the L now like in a vicious manner. Like a vicious manner. Like he wasn't supposed to be taking this kind of L. I wouldn't have done him like that.
Oh, man.
But now the other joint was semi-aight. So he want to go along with the situation. Like, we young, man. We like 20, 19. You feel what I'm saying? We was on our savagery shit. So we say, fuck it, man. Fuck it. You just gonna go see what's going on. Ain't got nothing better to do. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke some weed up and all this. I'm like, but why the fuck do she got 8 kids with her right now, son? Like, I know they don't have 8 kids. There's only 2 of them, son. Like, you know what I mean? Long story short, we get in the joint in some reckless tenement building somewhere on Clay or something crazy.
Oh, man.
You already know. You already know the vibrations with that. Shout out to the Bronx. This is how we do. Bronx niggas know what's up with Clay. You know what I mean? We get over there, son. The joint talking about the kids is hungry. It's 3 in the morning, son. 3:15 or something now. So we like, all right, cool, I'm gonna roll my weed up. Yo, man, if this young lady didn't cook these kids a big slab of bacon and nothing else, I never seen this in my life. It wasn't an egg, it wasn't a piece of bread, and it wasn't some butter. Yo, my nigga, don't you know you just throw the whole slab of bacon in the joint and just like mix it around until it's done? Bro, my G. Fed these kids bacon. Yo, she ain't even dry the bacon off. She ain't put that shit on no paper towels. I just remember me and my people was looking like, nah, this is some foul shit right here, my G. You feel what I'm saying?
So hold on. That y'all stayed is just hilarious.
Yo, we was young, son. We was on that. We was savage.
Nah,
we was savage.
Well.
But peep game. We was savage. And the main thing was my peoples, like I said, I beasted on him to take the L. So now that he wasn't taking the L, it was like, oh, nah, you definitely taking one for the team, bro. I was going to do it for you, and he was trying to go in on the other joint. So I'm trying to play it off, even though I set the whole situation up, so big Kool-Aid girl is on me. Hard body, son. After she make the bacon, feed the kids, she put them to sleep, she automatically just go in her room. Start cutting lights out and shit. I'm getting wild tight now. My homie that's with me, no names, is all rubbed up, kissing on shorty and all of that shit, trying to get his shit off. Next thing I just hear eyes. I'm like, I'm trying to ignore that shit, B. No lie, I'm keeping it a buck. Yeah, I'm keeping it 100%, bro. Your shit is real. I got nothing to hide. Shit is real. My G. She kept saying ice. The nigga that I'm with is like, yo, you ain't gonna go in there, honey, and shorty friend and all that. That's what we here for. And he's like, oh, nah, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he basically hyped me up to go in there and shit. I go in there. This was the most offensive shit I have ever seen. When I say she tried to have a G-string on, this shit had to be a Z-string, bro. Z-string, F-string, C-string. I don't know what that shit was, bro. Like, and listen, hold up. No disrespect to no bigger young ladies that keep it sexy and all that, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I like to be, you know what I mean? You know, I like them chunky and nice and all that. I like all women. Oh, I'm not done. I did whatever I did.
What you did?
I took one for the team. This is the worst L ever. This was, we got blown out. We got blown out. Pause. Like, we zipped. Yeah. It was a bad L. It was a bad L. Because all I know is as soon...
How many times you shot?
Nigga, I only shot one time. And as soon as I shot the ball, I ran out the room, past my peoples that was with me while he was trying to do whatever he doing, screaming, come on, please come on. Soon as I got outside her door, I threw up everywhere on the door, the hallway, on everything, man. Like that. And that was my only time in that kind of situation.
Oh, man,
but, yeah, that's what I said. But, I had some good times on AIM, but that right there, yeah. And this is before you could really see what was going on. Yeah, I took a, yeah. I was like 19 or 20, man. Like, I can never forget that. I'm going to have to write that in my book, man. It was a bad L. It was a bad L.
I'm never going to forget that.
Hey, I don't care. I don't care. I definitely never forget it. You see how descriptive I was? That's because this shit was real. It haunts me to this day. It's almost as bad as But Of Course. Fuck you, Torah. You know what I mean? That's the now.
Don't try to speed past that.
Now we speeding past that. That's a story. That's a story for another Fisher Stories. That's not for right now. We gotta get back to whatever we getting to now. Yo, your man Drake. Hold up, your man Drake. Yo, is he paying for these awards? Yo, is this even fair? What Drake is doing right now? You still laughing, man. We can get past that. Next Fisher Stories, I'll give y'all the But Of Course story. You know what I mean?
But of course.
It's legendary, man.
Oh, shit.
Get your Enterprise Cups, holla at us. But, yo, that Drake shit is bugged the fuck out. So don't even seem fit.
Yeah, like, I understand he's Drake. Everybody loves Drake. We love Drake. But,
I love Drake too, man. I can't hate on homeboy.
But, everything though, like he just won everything.
Hold on, just to give him some context if they don't understand what's going on.
Like this is the Billboard Music Awards.
He just broke a record. He got 21 total awards, which is the actual record. 21, right? But last night he won 12. He basically swept every category he was in. Now I gotta take my glasses off for this so I could be right, so I could just read this to y'all so y'all can sound how fucking ridiculous this sounds, right? Yeah. Now, these are the awards that he won. Top artist.
1.
Top male artist.
2.
Top Billboard 200 artist.
3.
Top 100 artist.
Quattro.
Top streaming songs artist.
5.
Top songs. Top sales artist. Top radio songs artist. Top rap artist. Top rap male artist. Top Billboard 200 album. Top rap album and top streaming song or video.
I counted 13 just now.
But one of them is a double or was put together.
That's just crazy.
As one category.
That's just crazy. Like
that sounds crazy. And yo, the fucked up shit is when I try to sit back and think about it, it was like, yo, does he even deserve that? And I was like,
top album?
Hold up. Anything that he has an argument for, that's all I'm saying. Does he have an argument for all of those? Because if he has an argument for them, then you can say, all right. But it's like,
I mean,
does he? What you think?
Believe it or not, by the numbers,
I say yes.
he do.
Which is crazy. Man, I don't know about top rap album. That I wanted to say, we can dig into that. Because now maybe if it was split into half, the album, because half that album is a fucking R&B album.
This is a fact.
So how the fuck does he get top rap album? Top rap artist?
I mean, this is Billboard we talking about.
I know,
man.
but
It's
still,
the same
bro.
people that took off the Lil Nas X song.
Yeah, but they had a little bit more foresight maybe than we did, because that was definitely a parody. A dope one, but definitely a parody. It definitely came out, he was playing. It was a parody. He doesn't make that kind of music. Dope song. Shout outs to him. He's even thinking about changing his name to not disrespect Nas. Because his name is basically Lil Wayne, Nas, and DMX. So he's almost a parody. But shout out to you, Shorty. No disrespect, man. Get your bag. Do what you got to do. There's some talent there. There's a lot of talent there. So You just gotta figure your way out and
didn't know
whatever
that.
you're doing. Yeah, facts. So I don't know if Nas has spoke out yet and said like, Lil Shorty, you ain't gotta change your name or whatever. Rock out, you know what I mean? Keep it alive or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever. But it's still just basically ill because that Billboard shit is bugged the fuck out, son. Shout outs to Drake though, and this nigga shouted out Arya Stark.
Shout out to Arya
Shout
Stark.
out
man.
to
She's the
Arya. She
god
got
of
crazy
MC,
right
man.
there. Word.
Shout out
She
to
running
Lil
these
Arya,
streets.
man. Shout out to Lil Arya, man.
Had my son Jon Snow looking shaky bakey out there.
I mean, you can't say John looks shaky, baby.
He was looking shaky out there, bro. Come on, my
John
nigga.
was about to fight a dragon, nigga. What you mean?
Nah, man. They
That nigga
supposed
was,
to.
that nigga stood face to face with a dragon, a dead dragon.
My nigga. This nigga
He
died and came back, my nigga.
Yeah.
My nigga,
Oh,
he was
people
trailing.
killed him.
He was trailing the Night King 152 feet, my G. Like 152 feet, my nigga. Like for real, bro. And then he let all of these dead niggas raise up. He had time to just run down on this nigga. That whole sequence when the Night King turns around and it's like, oh word, you out soft, nigga. I'm let my little homies handle you, nigga. You know what I mean? Hit him with this shit. And then the niggas
The
just
Night King didn't want no smoke with John, nigga.
Nah, he wanted that smoke with John, son. He wanted smoke with everybody, bro.
He ain't want no smoke.
I'm kind of tight how the Night King went out.
He ain't want no smoke with John.
I feel like they did the Night King injustice in that. I think they weren't supposed to kill him until the last episode, bro. I'm sorry. After all that shit, my nigga, bro. But shout outs to Arya Stark. She got crazy. She held it down.
She got crazy on the castle, too, man. Yeah, she got like 50-something bodies.
Yeah, she got crazy, son.
She got a lot of bodies.
Funny
man.
shit is
For the people that don't know, we talking about Game of Thrones.
Oh, just in case, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Ain't no spoiler alert. It's already time.
For y'all that don't know, for y'all, yeah.
Tomorrow is going down.
Big Game of Thrones fans.
We in here. We Gotties.
I ain't gonna lie.
Gotties. That's what they call Game of
I
Thrones
ain't gonna
fans.
lie.
Gotties.
I've only been a Game of Thrones fan for like 2 years.
Hashtag them thrones on Twitter.
I came in.
Black people always gotta do extra shit. So on Twitter, it's them thrones is the hashtag for black Game of Thrones fans.
I hate people.
We gotta separate ourselves. You know, Black Twitter take that shit serious. This is Black Twitter fans.
I really hate
We not gonna, you know what I mean, watch this shit the same.
Oh man. Let's talk about this William Barr dude.
Yo,
man.
my
He's
nigga.
one of the illest.
Yo, bro.
He is one of the illest.
If y'all don't know who William Barr is, he's the Attorney General of the United States,
Yo.
handpicked by our illustrious president, number 45.
Yo, did he just say?
I ain't coming.
You know what?
Y'all niggas is waiting for me.
Yo, he said, you know what? I got better things to do today.
I'm trying to get my dick sucked.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
yo, if that's not
I'm get my dick sucked. I'm not coming to sit there and talk to y'all niggas. That nigga was somewhere sniffing coke, getting his dick sucked. Now, white people with power and in politics, when they chilling, they sniffing coke, getting their dick sucked.
He just said
Yo, he just ain't pop up on a congressional hearing,
on a congressional hearing.
a judiciary committee. My G. My G. I even got some notes on this bumper clock, man. Cause this dude right here, B.
It's crazy.
He said some pretty ill shit. And Trump too. Cause your man Trump said he not letting nobody in his cabinet testify or nobody that used to work for him or nothing in front of the Judiciary Committee. And he has the powers to do so. I don't understand why. Now,
How though?
I don't understand either. But there's something stating that somewhere that he doesn't have to, for real. Where he could tell anybody that's worked for him or that they don't have to testify, but he has to like doing it in writing or it has to be an official, which will make him look bad. You understand what I'm saying? But he's already said this in public, right? Now, Pelosi said Barr lied to Congress and that's a crime. And if anybody else did that, they would be charged and possibly arrested. And when CNN or whatever one of these damn news networks asked her, all right, so, like, the bitch didn't even, excuse me, don't want to call you a bitch. The lady reporter that was speaking to Pelosi, asking her these questions, when she said that, oh, nah, that's a crime and he should be prosecuted for that, She just ran over it until it hit her and said, whoa, 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 whoa. So the Speaker of the House just said that he just committed a crime and was like, so should he go to jail for that? She wanted to say yes, but she just had to play politics because she know the bullshit that comes with trying to put him in jail because they're going to automatically say it's politically motivated. But bro, the nigga lied, and basically it was about some letter that Mueller's office sent him that he read. He basically said he had never seen the shit. But then when I think he came to the hearing, the next hearing, after he dubbed the first shit on these niggas, and popped up and was like, yeah, it was some letter, but Mueller ain't write it, his team wrote it. And I just breezed over it. It ain't make, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't nothing. But you read it, though. And it was an official letter from the office. So you lied.
It's craziness, man.
Under oath, in front of a House Judiciary Committee, bro.
That's crazy.
Like, these niggas is getting away with murder, my G. Like, this nigga. But the funny shit is, I think for George Bush 1, he basically did the same shit. It's George Bush 1 or George Bush 2 when he was actually the same thing, Attorney General before, and just lied. So niggas, that's why they brought him in, because he understands the system where he can maneuver. Like everybody said, this nigga's super smart though. So it's a lot of the fucked up shit that he's doing. Some of it you could do and get away with. Technically. Yeah, and technical shit where it's like, but now this shit with him lying though, that's a totally different story. Because he even seen that he fucked up, like big gaff. Hold on, I got another. No, I just want to make sure because I want to be super when we talking about this shit. When we talking about these dumb niggas, man. Yeah, it was basically the complaint that Robert Mueller sent them, that his office sent them. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, yo, sometimes all this shit just shows how our whole government could be a fucking total farce and not work at the highest levels like we actually need it to be, man. So y'all gotta pay attention, man.
This is America.
This is America.
This is America.
This is America. Shout out to Donald Glover on that joint.
Yeah, man.
Let's lighten the show up, though, man. What's up with you, though, Dave? What else you want to talk about, God?
Nothing much, man. I seen the Avengers.
Seen the Avengers? Y'all still ain't see that shit, so
I
don't
didn't
fuck
see
it up
the
for me.
I didn't see the ending.
Don't fuck it up for me.
I didn't see the ending because
Bro.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
love
saying,
you. Don't fuck it up.
I did. I mean,
Hold up, did you see the niggas from some fast food joint that popped on his co-employee, his co-worker, for fucking in-game up? Shit made it for spoiling it. At work, nigga popped on the nigga for telling him the end.
I didn't see that.
It made the news.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. Niggas is taking this shit too serious.
That is hilarious.
You lost your job? We ain't got a donkey award. We just gonna say asshole of the show award.
Nah, that's wild funny though.
Yo,
that's hilarious.
When keeping it real goes wrong. Wherever you at right now, selling your sour or whatever you doing right now because you lost your job.
That nigga said, nah.
You scamming.
I ain't
Hold
gonna
it down.
I ain't gonna lie.
Do your thing.
Homeboy, he just wanted to deck you. He ain't deck you for that. He caught you trying to holler at his chick or something. His little work boo.
That's crazy.
He caught you.
They all got
Word.
the but speaking of that though, speaking of niggas
you was trying to
niggas,
holler at Sandy.
Your man Offset, they just issued a felony arrest warrant
for slapping the camera out.
For slapping the camera out of a fan's hand. It was like in Kmart or Target. Nigga was there. It was like his man's or something buying the TV. The little fan nigga. He's like 16 or something. He's standing there and just like, oh, but you can tell he was waiting for Offset though. Yeah. Set it up like stand in the corner type shit. I was like, oh yeah, here goes Offset, nigga. Offset like smooth too. That shit wasn't even oh yo, what the fuck you doing and nothing, nigga. Offset like in stride. He didn't break stride, my GM. The fuck out of here. And just kept it moving. It was in stride, son. He didn't break stride. Y'all watch the video. I guarantee you he didn't break stride, bro. It was smooth. He didn't say much. I don't think he said a word. I think he just smacked the shit and kept it moving. It's fucked up because like the shit was like a $200 phone. Why are you giving him a felony for a $200 phone?
A $200.
Get him like $1,000.
Wait,
shut the fuck up. Yeah, shut up for a $200 phone.
Whoa, wait a minute.
$200 phone.
Wait a minute.
They in Georgia, blood. I think yeah, it's in Georgia, blood.
That's fucking crazy.
And then you seen
$200. I buy him a new one.
But the price, if something costs a certain.
they was trying to get my mother. They was trying to get my mother. Shout out to my mother, man. Queen of a woman. They was trying to give her a hard time for having an argument.
Yeah.
She sat in jail for like 4 months.
Yeah,
Wouldn't even let me bail her out. Because I lived in New York and she was in Georgia. And she had an argument with somebody.
Or
You feel what I'm saying? So it's bugged out though, but it's like, all right, it's Offset. Like, shouldn't that be a crime though? For you to be taping me without my authorization?
Yeah, like
I ain't tell you that you could do that.
I guess because he's a celebrity.
It don't matter though.
He's a public figure.
That shit shouldn't matter. Everybody's a public figure nowadays.
That's crazy.
You feel me? That's some ill shit, B. Shouts to, I actually like Offset, man, but like they don't want him to win. He down there buying houses and shit.
Shout
and
out to Offset. He
getting back with his pops.
He bought a block.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He buying property and things and doing things of that nature and shit. You know how they look down on that, man. They don't actually
Dedicated the whole album to his kids.
Yeah, they start to actually see elevation in a brother with any kind of power and success and influence. They understand the power of that. And they truly don't want us to actually change our circumstances, man. You feel what I'm saying? Because they understand how intellectual we are and how much love we actually have in our hearts and the power that we have when we, you know what I mean? It's a lot of things that hold us from it. It's like what Hov said, man. That shit about the barrels or whatever. When he said, like, barrels don't belong, I mean, crabs don't belong in a barrel, but they don't tell you that.
Word, shouts out, talking about Hov, man. Shouts out to Hov, man. Hov, he had to.
Can I get a high five with that segue, though?
Yeah.
That I already had you.
Yeah,
I already had it planned, though. Ow.
Yeah, but word, shouts out to Hov, man. I'm not gonna lie. Last week he did the B-Sides concert. He reopened Webster Hall, and I actually got a chance to watch it on the Good Brother Mike Son live.
Shouts to the big bro. Shouts to you, Mike.
I had a moment of being jealous of somebody. Mike Son, if you
a
watching this,
dope one, because that's our big bro.
yeah. If you watching this, bro,
I was jealous too.
I woke up 2 o'clock in the morning and I watched it live, and I watched the God MC, Jay-Z, Sean Carter himself, acknowledge you, walk up to you, acknowledge you, dap you up in the crowd.
And that's the big bro. You see the work that he puts in.
I got super proud for you, bro.
Yeah, he deserves that, man.
I got super. I wish that was
that.
me. I wish at that moment I wished I was you, my son.
He deserves that, B.
But word, you got to witness one of the dopest nights.
The funny shit is, right, he caught a lot of flack because they were saying that he was fanning out too much.
Why?
How? He talking about Jay-Z, nigga.
Jay-Z.
What's wrong with
You
y'all niggas,
should want to
man?
fan out when you see Jay-Z.
Like, what's wrong with y'all? You remember how he was at the Mobb Deep concert?
Oh, man. Lost my mind.
Like, yo, why can't you be a fan of someone that you actually idolize or super respect the work and time and effort that they put in on that shit? But was that concert dope, though?
Was it, man? Yo.
I heard he brought out some...
when he brung out Nas and
fire.
they did the NY State of Mind and all that.
I see the Cam shit. I see that going around.
Fire.
That made me almost shed a tear.
Yo, when he brung Cam out and they did Welcome to New York City, the way I felt, listen here, man. When Cameron dropped Come Home With Me, I didn't go to school. I cut school. I waited for the bodega that sold the mixtapes on 148th and St. Nick to open up. I waited till it opened up. First thing I did was go buy Come Home With Me.
I was on Park Heights somewhere doing things.
I walked to school.
Shout out to Baltimore,
I
Maryland.
went to A. Philip Randolph at the time.
It was a
I
beautiful
was walking
thing.
to school. When I got to Welcome to New York City, I think it was like the third song or something like that.
That shit made me lose it back in the day.
I didn't listen to nothing else for the rest of the day.
That shit made me lose it back in the day.
The
those
beat, you want to come on. Dun, 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 dun,
My
dun,
favorite
dun,
rapper
dun,
and
dun,
one of my
dun,
favorite
dun,
rappers.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that shit was different. Kind
Welcome
of epic,
to
bro.
New York City. Dun.
It's like
Man.
it seems Hove is into his legacy and truly creating
Oh
moments.
man, yeah. They, woo,
You already
that
know.
feeling.
You know you can't play too much of that. It's just fair use. We just talking about it. You know what I mean? But yo, y'all wouldn't even understand that kind of feeling
Oh man, them
that
pianos.
record gave people or
Them
had and still
pianos.
has, man. Shout out to Just Blaze on the beat. It's a different level. Fair use, man. YouTube, y'all better not try to take us down for that. That was, you know what I mean? Because we speaking on it. It's a classic, son.
Oh man, to see them,
Even
them,
the story of them doing that record is a
word,
super story.
man.
It's a
Like
dope
yo,
story.
to see them on the stage together,
It's a beautiful
rocking
thing for
out,
New York.
and then he let them perform.
For hip
I
hop.
really mean it. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't understand,
boom.
I don't think these young dudes is getting the same kind of moments we was getting. son.
I really mean it. Listen,
For
man.
a record where it's like anybody of a certain age anywhere in the world hears those two records, they're losing it.
Yo,
They
Shout
understand
out
those
to-
shit is important.
shout out to Jay-Z.
Shout outs
man.
to Hov. He's definitely creating moments and doing
Word,
great things
man. Like, I
as he
felt-
should and pushing.
Like right now, even talking about it, I'm getting chills, man. Shout out to that shit was just so legendary, man. To see him and Nas do like 4 or 5 songs
Yeah, man.
together,
And
side by
suit it
side.
out.
Sweet,
Beautiful thing, my G.
You know what I'm saying, yo. Then he performed one of my favorite songs. I feel like it's so slept on, but I love this song so much, man. Dreams of
Nigga, what? How could that song be slept on, son?
you
American
here
Dreamin'?
with me?
Oh, man. Son.
You
That's a hustler's poem,
can
son.
never be.
Niggas won't even understand, son. That's gonna make you cry. You know what I mean? That's inspiration.
That's all.
He inspired me for a long time, bro. The ill shit is right. I was watching. You gotta give
American
credit.
treatment.
I was watching Joe Budden podcast and Big's little brother, Maul from the Joe Budden's podcast. Shout out to Joe Budden's podcast, super dope podcast, you know what I mean? Inspirational podcast, you know what I mean? Was talking about how, of course they was there. He's fucking Big's little brother. And then Joe Budden's is Joe Budden's. And Parks is Parks, and he has a fucking Grammy or two and has worked with everybody, including Nas. And he started running down his discography on the last episode. It was names that you even like, whoa, he did, who? You know what I mean? Like, shit. But shout out to Parks. That's, you know what I mean, one of our engineers. Homies.
Shout out to Parks.
Shout out to the RTC. But he said Biggs, Kareem Biggs Burke, was like he's never really been a fan of nothing and nobody. He said like he really seen the super fan in his brother and how he said like Hov is our Frank Sinatra. Like Hov is approaching 50, bro. Yeah. What you think about that statement? Do you agree?
Of course.
I agree too. If we got anything that's like a Frank Sinatra and his dominance and the way he kept moving as an artist and throughout the year, he was still super cool until he died.
Raps, Frank Sinatra, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, and old blue eyes, my nigga, I did it my way.
Word. Shout out
You feel
to
what
Jimmy
I'm saying?
Kendricks. He was here last week, man.
Shout out to Jimmy. I
You know
mean,
what I'm
2-3
saying?
weeks ago.
Yeah,
You know what I
but-
mean? Shout out to Jimmy. But that's a very dope thing, man. I'm proud of Jay being a Jay fan and seeing everywhere he came.
It was just a super dope night for hip hop. Another super dope night for hip hop. Saturday night, it went down. Shout out to Smack, Beasley.
Hold on. Shout out to our sponsors, though.
Or shout out to the sponsors,
Shout out
Con
to
Genius,
MaseraTiMoneyMusic.com.
TheBeatFranchise.com,
You know what I mean?
SignMyCheck.com.
Shout outs to Movers.
Movers Clothing, Snapple Clothing.
Snapple Clothing, you feel what I'm saying? The bag.
Enterprise.
Dead Air Gear, you feel what I'm saying? We do a lot to do this, you feel what I'm saying? But you was talking about them battles?
Yeah, let's close the night out.
Them battles?
Let's close the show out with a recap of
Them battles?
Smack URL's Revolution.
Them battles, though?
So we
legendary night is going to go down.
Legendary night, couple of classic battles. I say it was about 3 classic battles.
Which race you consider to be classic?
Oh man, that T-Top and Rum Nitty, I think he was battling T-Top and Rum Nitty. That was a classic. That was a goodie. Not for nothing, that John the Dawn and New Jersey Twerk.
I missed that joint. I think I only got like the last.
Unfortunate that
last
it didn't due to an altercation that occurred.
In a situation with Twerk trying to let his man jump in.
Yeah, fucking the battle didn't continue, but
Jack Boy Maine.
Yeah, but you know, I was watching the interview. They all set up the battle somewhere. They I think they're gonna try to get it for known.
With Twerk and John or Jack Boy Maine and John.
Jack Boy Maine and John.
See, they probably set all that shit up.
Yeah, because you know he did it again the next day too.
At the other joint, at John's event.
John event, he did it again. But
shout outs to battle rap. That shit is very entertaining and becoming something. I think everybody should support that.
K-Shine and
Tay-Rock.
That was a good battle.
What do you think? Give me a number.
I say K-Shine 2-1.
The funny shit is, and again, me saying this, not biased because I met Sean a couple times, seen him in the hood, whatever, New York nigga. I'm a half a Baltimore nigga too. I was raised there for half my life. In case you ain't know me, shout out to Baltimore, shout out to Park Heights. Dave would tell you I have an affinity for Tay-Rock and the way he rhymes. I love Tay-Rock, but I'm also a Sean fan and love what he's been doing, especially that tear he was on. That's why I kind of predicted it. But it's like, I go with you on the 2-1. I just hear people saying he 3-0'd him. I don't know, bro.
I mean, it's debatable.
It's
At
debatable,
first,
but
at
I
first
don't know.
I thought he 3-0'd
If you be
him.
serious, though, yeah,
At first I thought he
2-1.
3-0'd him, and then I said, you know what?
I don't know, 2-1.
The first round, second round, you could actually give Tay-Rock the second round. But that first round and that last round, definitely K-Shine won.
Why you think that, though?
More energy,
the bars,
the performance,
yeah.
the personals,
yeah, the personality in it,
yeah, like the aggressiveness,
yeah.
Like K-Shine just delivered on.
Seems like he's a different Sean
like,
almost every battle.
I really think he's the best battle rapper
in the past 18 months, probably.
Right now,
I think so too. In the past 18 months,
like that was his battle to prove that he was number one, and I think he proved it. Like I think he's the new guy to beat.
I think has he ever battled Pat Stay?
Pat Stay?
Has he ever battled
K-Shine? Nah, I don't think K-Shine battled Pat Stay.
I
think that'd be a good battle because they styles are similar and they
funny.
Both funny.
And can freestyle a little bit. And now
I think where Sean edges him though is his cadences and his flows
and his energy.
And yeah, about to say.
And I'm saying I'm gonna go for the street nigga and all that. You know what I mean? For the most part.
But
they both funny and they both could perform. But I think Sean energy will take them on. Now
let's talk about
the main event. The shit that everybody was talking.
That Goods versus Cassidy.
The Bronx versus Philly. Goods, Cassidy, two legends, but Mr. 5001 and 0.
Oh man.
Versus y'all, man.
You know what?
Mr. Life is Good.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I thought I was gonna be highly disappointed. Like, although it had moments where it's like, all right, really, again, I heard this 1,000 times. But even though I thought that, it's like, it's still a dope bar, though. It's still a bar. That was a bar, though. That was a bar. That was a bar. Like, when I went back and watched it the second time.
Yeah, because I'm still going off of one full watch and then a watch of like clips and shit online.
When I went back and watched it the second time, I'm like, nah.
But
Cassidy definitely did have a lot.
But to me,
balls.
his performance sucked.
Sucked. You know when Cassidy lost me?
He rapped so damn long.
The first round. Like, he came out, he had the
came
crowd
out
behind him. He had all the energy.
I give him round one.
He went, no.
I'm going to give it to him. You're not even so you giving the bro straight 30.
Goods emptied the clip on him, man. He 3-0'd him.
Just took the round
The
from
reason why, this is the main reason why I gave that round to Goods. One, it was
Shout outs to Goods. Bronx. A nothing.
it's not me being biased. Goods,
Not biased, but shout outs to the Bronx.
Goods came better prepared
Super prepared.
to suck the energy out of Cassidy's round.
Now, would that round have went the same way to you if it was flipped and Cass went first and Goods went? I mean, if it was the other way around, if you know what I mean, if Cassidy went last,
And Cassidy still rapped that long?
yeah, that shit was whack though. But I was watching the battle with you. You know, I was offended after
after like
2.5 minutes.
After
I was
like-
just like,
yeah, after
it was
like-
almost like, yo, he's still rapping.
word. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh.
it was like, yo, he rapped for like literally 10 minutes. That's
We
what-
watch battle rap, so you know
So,
what I mean?
but and then it was ill because like Cassidy, like he used a scheme, like a Waze app scheme
Yeah.
in his first round, and then Goods had like a same scheme and rebutted it and delivered it better. Like the punch landed harder. It was crazy. So I gave Goods punches just landed and hit harder.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like Goods hit him with the
Do you think the crowd was biased and the battle
'cause
rap
at
crowd
first
was
Cassidy
biased?
had the crowd.
But I agree.
Like, the
I
crowd
agree
was
with everybody.
OD
Listen,
fucking
right?
with Cassidy
But
at first,
I agree with what a lot of people said about how, all right, almost everybody just was happy to see the whole situation happen. Him on the URL stage, the fact that he basically sold the event out, he went hard on the promotion, and he pulled up. Like, a lot of niggas even gave him this credit, like, nah, niggas did look up to you, and like you did help. Like, you took this shit overboard with the shit you were saying, but niggas respected. But a lot of that initial applause and was just like, oh yeah, niggas is happy to see Cass. Niggas basically, you know what I mean? Basically just gave him an extra, like,
I mean, but
like
Cass
if it
is
was
still Cass though.
now, could that same round and opening, like first maybe 30 bars, survive the next time he battle when it's not a novelty anymore?
Nah, he gonna have to switch some. He gonna have
But
to,
you understand what I'm saying,
he gonna have
bro?
to
You
do his
understand what I'm
homework
saying?
and-
Like if it was just and it's like, all right, we seen you already, my G. We not giving you nothing now.
He gonna have to work on his performance.
Yeah, we ain't giving you nothing now. So if you come with that same type
Like,
of, it
but
could be all
man,
the bars in the world.
he performed better against Disaster than he did Goods.
I kind of agree.
Like he had more.
Because like that big crowd, that
He
big
had,
stage difference.
he had more animation, more schemes. You know what I'm saying? Like, shouts to Cass, but it just
Definitely
yeah,
shout outs to Cassidy
but
because he
Goods
did do a
just-
lot for
Good
battle
made
culture.
You look bad though, bro.
I
Like,
agree, man.
Nigga, good. Like I still remember some of the punchlines. Nigga said, I remember you had a dog house, but the dog house had a backyard, and even my dog house got a backyard. Nigga said, now your apartment the size of your dog house and your backyard. Like nigga said, yo, you supposed to be the hustler. Why you looking like
a
the customer?
Man.
Nigga said, not for real. Who look more like the hustler? Me and him. Like,
Especially when like, acting like he was gonna get the tranny on Cass.
yo, this
Cass
that's a
did look
bad
kinda
trend.
shook.
The nigga said, what he said? Something he said you was peeping that transaction, leaving left with a transaction, some shit like that. Yo,
See, that's more of the shit too. Was Good just talking directly to
To
Cass
Cass.
and what he felt about him and what he was doing and what other people was thinking. Not just because part of that battle shit is not just in your mind. It's what everybody else is thinking and wants to say to you. Because that's what you got to bring out of the crowd. So you could just be talking about how the brick is looking like this and that and all that, and some niggas could not relate. But if you watch battles and seeing motherfuckers lose and say certain shit in the battle, right? Because you, like I said, he wasn't just battling Goods, and Goods know all of them niggas that's seasoned professionals in that area. no, you're not just battling your opponent. You're battling the crowd too. He definitely fucked up when he was with the, yo, man, y'all booing the greatest shit in the world.
Well, he was just like, some of the shit he was saying was just crazy.
Because then it's like they'll turn on you, and then
Word.
when you are saying the best shit in the world, they don't even want to hear it no more, fam.
Yeah, like they that like he lost it. He super lost the crowd.
And I've heard battles where
Second
niggas
round.
went totally crazy lyrically, but niggas are still like, nah, that's a loss because part of this shit is that crowd. You have to, you know what I mean? You got that crowd got to be fucking with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that's some of the shit that Cassidy is missing. Do you think he needs to come back and battle again?
No,
You don't?
I don't think.
You wouldn't want to see him versus somebody else. You don't think that
I would-
Cassidy could
I would-
possibly get better?
I would like to see him versus somebody like
A Don?
a Dawn.
Yeah, you ain't see Don Q talking shit at the end of the battle? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? And even Good said that, like, he would want to see Cassidy against another industry nigga with bars. That, because it's a more level playing field for them.
I don't think I would want to see Don Q and Cassidy battle, bro.
He just said that because Don was with him.
I
But
know, but I don't.
shouts to High Bridge, shouts to Don Q.
That's man, that would be.
That's all I'm saying. What you think?
Yeah, nah, I don't think I would want to see that.
Shout outs to Smack URL TV. They put
Word,
on a
shout
dope
to-
event, dope
shout out
battles.
to-
Everything
Another
like that.
honorable mention battle that I want to just speak about real quick: the Chef Trez Shotgun Shook battle. Actually,
I ain't get
really,
to see it. By the
I
time
really,
I got
really
there, it
liked
was
that
over.
battle. Like I thought that was a
I gotta
really
rewatch
good.
it.
That was a good sparring match. I mean, I gave it to Chef Trez. I think he edged it, but I definitely don't think Shotgun Shook got 3 O's. I think Shotgun Shook
I doubt Shotgun should
held
have
his
got
own.
the
Like that was probably one of the best showings I've seen from Shotgun Shook. Word though.
We got some RBE battles coming up too, though.
Word,
Some,
we got
some good cards. Clips
got
versus Hoffa.
Clips versus Hoffa.
Fucking
That's
Jay
gonna be-
Mills versus Enes.
That's gonna be funny.
The nigga Enes ain't even pull up for the they little face off jump off with Jay Mills and shit.
Word, he ain't pull up.
Your man Math Hoffa, you know what I mean, is talking like he basically implying like he fucked Charlie Clip's bitch.
Word. Which one?
When whoever was his joint, like his main girl, whenever he was living in Harlem, whenever Math was living in Harlem and close to Clips.
Oh, I gotta
he's-
watch these face
Yeah, yeah. He's implying that basically that he fucked Clips'
Hitman
bitch.
Holla,
Hitman Holla and
Bill Collector.
Collector. Hey, yo, that face off was just hilarious because your man Bill Collector was on some. Your man Holla was still on some like, yeah, nigga, we fucked you up type shit. Like you can't say nothing to me. I got more money for you than you. I'm better than you. And all that. Your man Bill Collector was still on some. But what's up with my motherfucking wildin' out application? Niggas like, I've been hitting you. I don't care about none of that tough guy shit you talking about right now. That's cool. Y'all fucked me up. What's up with my I've been hitting you. I've been hitting clips. I'm like, son, these niggas is hilarious, son. I said, nah, he's performing already. Your man hit me out. I was like, yo, I'm not even cracking jokes. He's like, but you crack jokes on a motherfucking comedy series every week. And you mad at me. Where's my motherfucking application? Like, I'm not even mad. This was 7 years ago. You need to stop being so tough. What's up, nigga? That's had me dying. I'm like, yo, niggas hilarious. Shout out to Bill Collector too. And shit. Met him a couple times. He showed me love and shit. You know what I mean? So
I got the burner. You know I got the burner.
that shit is hilarious, man.
Word,
So
shout out
everybody
to
should
Bill
support
Collector, man.
support that battle rap
is
shit,
that
man. Do you
RBE
think that
shit?
shit is like tomorrow, God? If it's not today.
Word.
Yeah.
Let me
That shit
Google
is like
that.
tomorrow. I definitely was gonna be like, yo, hold up. So you might need to.
Word.
Yeah, niggas might have to go get out of our chores. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, everybody go support that, man. You feel what I'm saying? So, shout out to everybody for watching. If you fuck with the show, we need y'all to subscribe on all channels. We on.
Enjoy today.
See?
Bro.
You know what I mean? That battle today, everybody go check that out. But you know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, review. We on iTunes.
Facto.
We on Spotify.
Facto for the crack flow over the neck, though.
YouTube. You know what I mean?
Word,
Keep an
make
eye out
sure
for
you
them
gonna see
posters
them,
in the
gonna see
street,
them
man.
Enterprise posters
A lot
in
of
the
things
streets.
going on. A lot of merch about to happen.
Enterprise,
Websites coming out, man.
everything.
Everybody to take us up another notch, man. A lot more guests coming. We just don't want to sit there and actually base our show on guests because then eventually all you can do is you have to think about guests every week. and
Nah, the
all
show is
that.
about us, guys.
This show is about us and what we think, what we doing, and
And what
people we
do
actually
is
want
we
to talk to.
about everything.
We're none at the same goddamn time.
Man,
you know what
I'm your
I mean?
host,
make sure
D.
y'all
Dave.
support. And I'm your other host, G. Goddamn motherfucking
And this
Fisher.
is the Enterprise Everything Podcast.
Shout outs to Big Time. Shout outs to John.
Make sure
Holla
y'all
at your
subscribe.
boys, man.
Leave them comments, man. Share. And, you know,
Holla at any of them joints going down at the bottom of the screen. Those is our socials and shit. Holla at us, hit us up. You got suggestions for topics you want to talk about. We take your topic, man. We're going to shout you out. Might
Big
do
facts.
something. Might send you a shirt or something.
Big fact,
You
big
know,
fact, big
man.
facts.
We got our own printing company and shit. Bag printing, man. We appreciate y'all.
Get
Man,
the
we're going to take
bag.
it to the next level. You already know.
Nah, we outta here,
We
man.
holla at
It's
y'all,
Enterprise.
man.
You die behind these bars, I don't beg niggas pardon. Flow grade A dope, I got eggs in the carton. And I got shots for everybody when I bartend. My bars tend to be Martian mixed with arson. Niggas shoot the tray for a price cause they marksmen. And you a mark, so why you talking to a Boston? Austin, niggas get lost in the flossing, exhausting they portions so they can't afford a coffin. But you know me, I'ma weather the storm. Cause a nigga killed G, then he can never be a Don. That's just the rules, and don't go thinking.